Hello everyone, this is Shanice and Wise, your business expansion coach and strategist, CEO of Wise Armstrong & Associates, which is a coaching and consulting firm for business owners, and founder of the Unstoppable Community, which is a community for 6-figure to 7-figure business owners that are expanding, growing, developing, all those great things. So welcome. Today, I want to talk with you about pricing strategies and how to price your products and your services. And you may be watching me and you've been in business for a while and you're like, Shanice, I already know how to do that. Let me tell you something, there's room for improvement. Your pricing strategy really determines the success of your company. And if you don't price your products and your services the right way, guess what? Your company can die a slow, awful, gruesome death, and I don't want that for you. Okay, so I'm going to share with you some of the things that I look at when I price my services and products, and I'm going to share with you what I teach my clients. So first and foremost, you want to look at your revenue goal. Okay, what is your revenue goal at the end of the month, the end of the quarter, and the end of the year? So you want to look at your revenue goal if you want to reach 200,000, 300,000, $500,000, okay? So when you know your revenue goal, then you look at your current branches of business. Each branch has a product or service connected to it. What is the price? What is the price, okay? Looking at if you want to introduce a new branch and you already have these branches that are already existing, then you need to know the different branches, the different price points. So when you introduce this new branch, where you're going to price it at. You may be in a place where you don't want to introduce a new branch. You just want to make sure that your current branches are priced the right way. So then that's when I do a business audit with you to kind of look at everything you have going on and to make sure you're not leaving money on the table. Because when it comes to pricing, yes, you price for the product or the service, but you include the energy, the effort, the time it takes, especially when it's a service type business, okay? If you're in coaching, educating, teaching, a service that you can't hold, okay, but you're still changing people's lives. You also want to look at what your competitors are doing. Okay, what are they offering? Not that I want you to be them or to compare yourself to them, but it's a great measuring tool when you offer a new product and a new service. You definitely want to look at what your competitors are doing. So when offering a new product or service, you need to be clear on what do your ideal clients need? What do they want? How are you already serving them? Is it providing a solution to their problem? Okay, is this the first time you're offering a new product or service? All of this comes into play when you're pricing a product or a service. Now, for me, because I do business coaching, mine are based on tiers. I have a high level tier, a medium level tier, and a low level tier, okay? And that's what I teach my clients that are in that arena. So you may have a high level tier where you do individual training, individual teaching, individual coaching, and that is the most exclusive, that's your highest priced item. Then you have medium, where this may be something that you do in a group environment. So it's not a one-on-one service, but it's a group environmental service, okay? So this price is going to be at the medium level. And then your low level, this may be your passive income. This may be a webinar, a course, a book, audio visual, something that you're offering your clients where they can do it themselves. Okay. And then that medium is I'll do it with you. And then the highest level is, I'm not necessarily doing it for you, but I'm working with you individually to make sure that you have that individualized service that you need. So whatever you're introducing, you have to ask yourself, would you place it at your high level, your medium level, and your low level? Your low level products and services should be in a category by themselves. So you have to figure out, okay, if this is my low level, then what price point will I not go above? So you may have it where your low level services are around $499 to $1. Okay, and that's the category that you put them in. Your medium level may go from $499 to $999, and then your high level may go from $1,000 on up, depending on how long you've been in business, what you're doing. Or I've seen it where, and I taught this, where you have your low level is at $10,000 or under. Okay, so it depends on where you're at in business. It depends on how long, and it depends on what you do. So low level may be 10,000 or under, where your medium level may be 20,000 or under. Okay, and your highest level may be 30,000. So you just need to know what category to put your products and your services in. All right, and then you'll know how to price them. But again, when it's a service, you want to include the time, the energy, the effort, everything that you put into it, not just the service you're offering. Okay, when it's the product, you have to include the wholesale, the retail, all the parts, the pieces, everything that makes it up to be what it is. So it's so many different pieces to the puzzle, but you have to look at your revenue goals. You have to look at what your competitors are doing, and then you look at what tier, what level you will put this new service or product in. Then you want to look at, if you're in business and you don't want to necessarily offer a new product or service, you want to make sure your products or services are set up the right way. Then you look at, okay, what tier would I put each thing in? What branch? So I have a branch that generates $6.99 per product or service. Where would I put it at? Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. But if you want to introduce a new branch, then you have to look at what your other branches are doing. Okay, so it's just very, 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 very important to know what branch offers what and what tier you would put it in. Okay, also important to know what your competitors are doing. Also important to know if you're in a place where you want to offer a new product or service, or if you don't. So there's so many things that make up how to price a new product or service. And then you also want to look at, okay, are you really seeing the type of profit that you desire? If not, if you're just breaking even, that means that your prices probably need to be adjusted. Are your products and services offering a solution to the symptom that your customer has? Like, have you even put a poll out there? You're getting ready to offer this new service, but is it what your people really want? Have you did a survey, a focus group? So there's so many pieces to the puzzle when you introduce a new branch and you price your products and your services. And if you do not price them the right way, I promise you your company can die a slow death. All right. So if you've already been in business and you want to perfect it, you want to make sure that you're earning the type of revenue that you should be, that your profit margin is where it needs to be, then definitely looking at your pricing strategy, looking at the different things that I just suggested. And of course, there are more strategies that I would definitely suggest and more things that you need to implement. But it's so important that you do it ASAP. And if you're a newer business owner and you're just trying to figure out what branches of business you should have in place, then it's really important to think about what your clients want, what they need, and what tier to put them in. Okay, so your pricing strategy is very important. And as you can see, hopefully as you watch this video and listen to me share with you, there's a lot that goes into your pricing. But again, if you do it the wrong way, then your company can die a slow death, because your profit margins will be very, very small. You won't be hitting the revenue goal that you should be hitting. And I'm sure that there's some other hidden things that you're not doing in regards to when you need to price your product and your service. Okay, so thanks for joining. Thanks for listening. Again, if your pricing strategies is where you're having issues at, let's schedule a discovery session ASAP. Don't sit, don't wait. Let's talk now. Okay, because as a business expansion coach and strategist, I want to see you win. And in this area, if you don't win in this area, the selling piece, the pricing, the strategies, let me tell you something. I don't know how long you will be around. Okay, so when you sit down with me, when you join my coaching program, we do a business audit and we look at your current branches, we look at the prices, and then we put them in the right space and place depending on the type of value you offer. So schedule your discovery session with me ASAP. Again, this is Shanice Wise, your business expansion coach and strategist, signing out. Peace.